Whoo, you guys made it in the nick of time. Let me tell you, we got a very special shout out from a very special individual, and it's about time, if you ask me. Doing a bunch of different spots on a bunch of different shows. More info as it comes out, because I don't know what the protocol is. I don't want to release names or anything. So I'm going to play it safe and not say shit, because that's never done me wrong. Remember, snitches get stitches and get left in ditches, bitches. Tomorrow night we have Gallo Cochino, and he is also a member of the BDSM community. Now let me get something straight here. I am not a member of the BDSM community. I have been in handcuffs before. There was nothing sexual about it, and I'm not interested in pursuing that. Listening to people who have a higher mental capacity than I do, who are able to sustain any sort of, I know what you're thinking. I was going to say like ass harness or ceiling swing, or I'll just say restraint instead. Keep it classy. But yeah, a lot of exciting stuff coming up. Thanks for tuning in, and let's get the party started.
Y'all might be in for a treat. Back before the war broke out, I was a saucier in San Antone. I bet I could call up some of them greens. Yeah, noodle some crawfish out the patty, yo. Maybe some crab apples for dessert now, yeah? Hey, yeah! Hey, yeah! Man, I'm head to toe legit.
I can feel it all the way down in my plums.
Yeah!
So the what?
I can feel it all the way down in my plums.
Yeah!
So the what?
But allow me to quickly address the issue that's been brought to my attention about video. What you guys don't understand is I'm doing this for your own good. The reason being is that I'm a strikingly handsome gentleman. Distinguished even. Yeah, that's right. Just because I don't know how to spell it doesn't mean I ain't it. But I am still entry level until you can start subscribing. So although you may notice that we have upgraded a little bit of the technology, cameras were not included. So I'm basically working with a couple of high resolution cameras that be okay to use on like a Zoom call, or more specifically flying a drone overseas looking for a target. Like those aren't the cameras I have. Like once I get cameras that make me feel drone target specific, like that type of caliber to provide the quality that not only we deserve, but we demand. Until then, you motherfuckers are in the dark. And I'm not being racial. I don't think I am. Not yet. Plus, I mean, if you want a free video show, go to OnlyFans. My OnlyFans is Ginger's OnlyFans is we don't mix business with pleasure, at least not this episode. So yeah, until you guys start subscribing so we can get those OnlyFans high definition drone target cameras, you're gonna be stuck with the visuals. If you don't like it, I got great news. For free, you can change the channel. For free, you can click anywhere on the screen and go somewhere else. For free, no charge. And for the rest of you sick sons of bitches who are sticking around, hell yeah.
Hey, yeah! Ha!
Before we get into the emails, we do actually have a very special shout out. Before I get to that, another special shout out, the King of Miami, Kevin. Good looking out, man. It was nice talking to you on the phone earlier. Still listening, you sick bastard. Appreciate it. Now, I have faith in you guys. I did until I read the most recent slew of emails that people think are fucking funny. After reading these emails this week, it reminded me kind of the quote Mike Tyson once said. He said, people call me delusional. My assessment of delusional, or technically my assessment of delusional is, delusional thinking is only delusional if you don't accomplish the goal you set out to accomplish. Now look, Mike Tyson is notorious for not kicking the shit out of people that make fun of him, which is why I'm doing it. But you know who's not notorious for that?
Hold on, Bob.
Me.
You
little bitch-ass motherfucker.
I'm kidding, of course. I love the emails. You guys are nuts, and so send them away. I read all of them, and I read some of them more than once because, I've never felt fear. I don't know what that feels like, but sometimes I read these emails, and it makes me think that maybe this is what fear feels like. So let's run through a few emails here. The first email is surprisingly another accusation. So the first email is from You Know Me. So you're already starting off wrong because I don't know you. I digress. You Know Me writes, I liked the show. I liked it more when I heard it before. You could have called Uber instead of jumping on the podcast bandwagon. Let me know if you need a ride. First of all, he wrote, let me know. I have a strict policy against taking rides from people that can't spell. Anybody that knows me knows that. Also, what the fuck is a bandwagon? How do I jump on a bandwagon? I don't even know what a bandwagon is. Is it going back to like the 1800s when literally there was a wagon that was bringing the band? Like bands took wagons from town to town? Or is a band a type of dog and the wagon is what it does with its tail? I don't fucking know. So how dare you accuse me of something and then not be able to spell? So don't write back, You Know Me. Because you don't. And by the way, on a side note, You Know Me is writing in from Delaware. Okay? You Know Me is writing in from Delaware. I don't know anybody in Delaware. Nobody knows anybody in Delaware.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Next email. D-Dog Dave. D-Dog Dave. You're not supposed to use your real name, bro. D-Dog Dave writes, what's your most embarrassing moment? That's easy. I got caught jerking off on Mother's Day by my mom. Next email. And again, if you got something to say, you can write into yeahsopodcast at gmail.com. That's YEAHSOPODCAST at gmail.com. Don't use your real name, please, because I will read it live on the air. And also, leave your location in case I need to find you, motherfucker. No, I'm kidding. The next email is from Tina in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I've been to Louisiana one time. I was literally about to say I went to Mardi Gras, Louisiana. Jesus Christ, I'm rated R. I have been in New Orleans and stopped there just briefly overnight and smelled exactly the way it looks in pictures. But to answer Tina in Baton Rouge, which I hope is not your real name because I just said it on air. I don't know how many Tinas there are in Baton Rouge, but you might have exposed yourself, which we prefer you do through pictures. Anyways, Tina from Baton Rouge asked, what do I look for in a woman? Well, there's a couple things. I know what you're expecting me to say, but I'm not going to say it. I actually do like an educated woman. And of course, I like a booty. I'm a booty man myself. I like an educated woman. I like her to know how to get the booty like that. I like her to know how to keep the booty in good shape. I especially like her to know how to use the booty. And I like when she knows how to show the booty off. So I guess you could say, pretty much like intelligence is my number one thing. Next email is from Richie in Portland. Richie in Portland asks, why don't the DC and Marvel Universe make a collaboration movie? Look, Richie, I'm not shocked that you're emailing from Portland. What I will weigh in on as far as the DC and Marvel Universe making a movie together is I'm a big fan of parody pornos. It's rare you find a good one, but I think if they combine their budgets, I think DC and Marvel could probably put out a pretty high quality. I don't know if you could probably get Iron Man to sign up. The Hulk, of course. And I don't really know any of the other people. Wolverine, I think, is one of them. The guy with the claws. There's that one-eyed guy, too. And then, of course, all the women. But, since this episode is going to be released so close to Women's, History Day, I'm not going to disrespect them by naming off fake women in fake movies. But I think if you combine them all together, there'd be some Oscar buzz. Thanks, Richie.
I heard that.
And this next email is from Dad. It's from your dad, and the location is Long Beach. Apparently, my dad is telling me, take out the trash. That includes your show. Look, if you think you're just going to walk back into my life after I haven't seen you in 110 years and use that line to get me to open up to you, you got to try a little bit harder, Dad. Plus, trash day is until tomorrow.
San Francisco cocksucker.
Enough of these lowbrow shenanigans. Let's get to our first sponsors. YSP is happy to be supported by our newest sponsors, Respirators and Friends. Do you have a bunch of haunted ventilators and respirators hanging around after the pandemic has started to slow down? Call Respirators and Friends and allow them to come exorcise those demons so you can resell them on the black market. I don't even know if I can say that. Oh well, no, they pay me so I said it. Call Respirators at 1-800-SUSPIRITY. That's two S's, PIRITY, and put those haunted respirators to rest. I think this is horseshit. Plug Buds. YSP is happy to bring you the newest sponsor in a row, Plug Buds. Plug Buds are there when you need them the most. Have you and a chum ever been enjoying the company of a young or old woman or man and despite your greatest efforts, you're unable to make the partner in question technically airtight, contact plug buds who will send over a straight up nerd to plug the nose of your partner. So later on when you're bragging to your friends, you're not lying when you say, airtight, airtight. Plug buds are discreet and they never make eye contact unless requested. Contact plug buds at 1-800-PLUGBUD. Accomplish more than just an orgasm in the bedroom with plug buds. At least that one sounded legitimate. I don't know about that first one. Airtight?
You ain't gonna be laughing in a minute, motherfucker.
Look, I'm the last guy you're gonna find riding some other guy's jock, unless that other guy is the President of the United States, Joe Biden himself, because Biden made it very clear that he is absolutely a fan of the show, and I am honored. I did not believe it at first. I saw it on the news, and I saw it on MSNBC and the WB. I saw it on Turner Network Television. I saw it on QVC. I saw it on the Weather Channel, Nickelodeon, HBO, and Univision and Caliente, my favorite show to watch on the Spanish channel when I was a kid. For the dancing, of course, the dance moves. It was on at 3:30 every Saturday. Nikkei. Yeah, El Presidente, Joe Biden. I mean, I know other people probably saw it on the History Channel and, that weird channel before 10, but it isn't 9. It's always some weird, local access. I don't know how it got on there, but they had it. They were talking about it too, from what I heard. I mean, to be honest, I first heard about it when they had one of those emergency releases, it goes beep, and it was at the bottom, it was just scrolling Sleepy Joe Biden is a fan of the YSP, and I thought definitely it's a national security. I mean, this is a matter that everyone needs to know about, but I mean, how many people aren't getting their tornado warnings right now because of this? I just hope that YSP didn't cause another mass casualty, never again, but we definitely wanted to thank President Biden for shouting us out. That's huge. And if you're listening, they're all doing a horrible job, so luckily we all know it's not you doing the horrible job right now, but I don't know if it makes it better or not, but good on you. Tell your friends, assuming your friends are not all dead by now at your age, but hey, as a blind man once said, that's neither here nor there. We appreciate the love. If you ever try that hair snipping shit with me, I'll beat the shit out of you, but other than that, we're totally cool. And you can believe, come the next election, I'm gonna be right there, at home filling out my mail-in ballot, not in your name, but I'll be thinking of you, like you're thinking of us. So rest in, not yet. Thanks again for the shout out, President Biden, appreciate it. Enough dilly-dallying, you guys wanna hear this shit or what?
It must be a trap.
Let's walk into it.
Am I right? Am I right, Lord?
Look, I'm the last guy you're gonna find riding some other guy's jock, unless that other guy is the President of the United States, Joe Biden himself, because Biden made it very clear that he is absolutely a fan of the show, and I am honored. I did not believe it at first. I saw it on the news, and I saw it on MSNBC, and I mean, to be honest, I first heard about it when they had one of those emergency releases, it goes beep, and it was at the bottom, it was just scrolling Sleepy Joe Biden is a fan of the YSP, and I thought definitely it's a national security. I mean, this is a matter that everyone needs to know about, but I mean, how many people aren't getting their tornado warnings right now because of this? I just hope that YSP didn't cause another mass casualty, never again, but we definitely wanted to thank President Biden for shouting us out. That's huge. And if you're listening, they're all doing a horrible job, so luckily we all know it's not you doing the horrible job right now, but I don't know if it makes it better or not, but good on you. Tell your friends, assuming your friends are not all dead by now at your age, but hey, as a blind man once said, that's neither here nor there. We appreciate the love. If you ever try that hair snipping shit with me, I'll beat the shit out of you, but other than that, we're totally cool. And you can believe, come the next election, I'm gonna be right there, at home filling out my mail-in ballot, not in your name, but I'll be thinking of you, like you're thinking of us. So rest in, not yet. Thanks again for the shout out, President Biden, appreciate it. Enough dilly-dallying, you guys wanna hear this shit or what?
It must be a trap.
Let's walk into it.
Am I right? Am I right, Lord?
Hey, this is Joe Biden here, and I like corn pops. I also love the YSP podcast. It's my favorite podcast on the, thanks for listening to the YSP podcast. Take the shot.
Make America great again, man.
Hell yeah, bitch, that was exciting, wasn't it? I told you guys. I'm not kidding, this is the ego boost I really needed. Because I was starting to, I almost talked to a fatty at the bar the other day. I mean, that's how bad it's gotten for me. But you know how it goes. Plus, she wasn't really a fatty. I mean, she was like, but she like didn't have a muffin top, but like it looked like there was potential that she might have one day, and that's already, I'm out. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it short and sweet this week. Just wanted to provide proof for any pudding, and we'll be back in a couple days with a bunch of episodes. And remember, don't cheat yourself, treat yourself.
Yay area style.
And I'm out.
We're gonna keep it short and sweet this week. Just wanted to provide proof for any pudding, and we'll be back in a couple days with a bunch of episodes. And remember, don't cheat yourself, treat yourself.
Yay area style.
And I'm out.